Before we get into the podcast, we want to thank our sponsor, Jack Link's Beef Jerky. If you ever have to leave your house for many hours to get away from your family, you have nothing to eat because you ran out of money because you were spending it on, you gambled it away thanks to our other sponsor, DraftKings. DraftKings, that's what's up.
FanDuel. We actually are double.
FanDuel. Because it's weird if you hang out at, girls' volleyball games and you don't have money on it. But this way, you can be 40 and bet on the game, watch the players develop. That's pretty good.
What kind of develop?
Just their spiking ability.
Their physical attributes.
No. Don't be weird about it. I'm a fan of the game. They're lunging, they're bending over. Look, it's getting weird. I'm not saying I do that. I'm just saying some people do that, and we have our DraftKings sponsor to thank. Any other sponsors we have, Roman?
Potawatomi Casino and Resort in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
we're touring.
Yeah, we are. We're going to be there on the 1st of January.
Major casino run in the Midwest.
Major casino run. We're all about the casinos. They're keeping us afloat. Yeah, I think that the last casino we did in Washington did not go well, but that's fine. They did not like us. But I'm smoking again, so that's good.
Yeah, who would have thought they didn't like the headliner only doing 3 minutes?
Well, I mean, I did 3 minutes because they booed me off stage, but that was I think they wanted me to leave. You didn't have to. You spent most of your set moonwalking. I think that I don't think they understood what that was. That was a bad move.
I'm gonna stop doing that on stage.
I would stop doing that too. I mean, it does prove that you can dance, though.
Yeah.
Oh, before we keep going, we do have another sponsor. If anyone wants to send me money for our Patreon, I know we provided no value whatsoever, but we are $10,000 in debt right now.
Massive company card.
So beef jerky doesn't buy itself. So if you want to send us money, it probably, I don't know if it would provide you value, but it would relieve stress so I could be more focused right now.
BetterHelp.
This is actually not sponsored by BetterHelp. They turned us down.
Damn it.
We are sponsored by depression, though, anxiety, and schizophrenia. Everything going well in your life? Anxiety is there for you. Depression will always be there for you. Your wife and kids might not be there for you, but your depression will. I talk about wife and kids a lot, and it's because my wife left me recently.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean,
What'd you do?
It wasn't my real wife. It was the woman I was gonna marry, and she left me. She broke my heart. You ever love a woman, Rowan?
What do you think?
No, I don't think you've ever. I don't think you know what love is.
Wow. Actually, it hurts a little bit.
Mainly because you showed me that video of that girl.
Can we plug it?
Yeah, you can put it in right now.
Okay.
Be like, that's, see?
Boom. What do you think?
I don't know.
What do you think I'm hiding?
Like, I don't think you're hiding anything. I just don't think you've experienced what you're going to experience. But when you experience it, it's going to be awful. You know what I mean?
I have no perspective.
Yeah, but when you hit the wall that you're going to hit, that we all are like, oh, he's going to hit it. It's going to be something for you. I don't know what it's going to be.
You think I'm going to spiral?
I think you're for sure going to have I don't know if it's going to be a mental breakdown. It's going to be a mental breakdown, but I don't know if it's going to be drug related or I could see you like fighting people. I could see you getting into fights with people.
I've been in verbal arguments.
No, like physical fights. I could see you fighting.
No, I've always been able to talk my way out of it.
No, but I'm going to see you you loving the thrill of the fight. You like being like, I
like being like, I'm a part of it.
Dave, I'm going to get punched. This is going to be fun. This is going to be exhilarating for me.
That's a vlog.
Today, what you're getting punched?
That's a vlog. Today, hey, what's up, YouTube? Today, I'm getting punched.
What's up, squad? Today, we're going to see who can punch me in the face. Yeah, that's going to be you. You're going to go through, because you're already fighting with people, like for fun. You're already roughhousing. And I don't fight
what do you. Mean?
I've only tried to fight you once, and I was intoxicated, so doesn't count.
Roughhouse with anyone.
It's not true.
Okay, no, Billy. I do roughhouse with Billy.
3, 4, 5 people. I feel like you've attacked me a few times.
I fake attack. I'll hit you with the... But I don't...
Good karate. Oh, shout out to our sponsor.
Kung Fu Cafe.
Yep. They dominate a strip mall in Central Texas. If you want to learn Kung Fu in Central Texas, Kung Fu Cafe. That's a fucking so much better name for that place than what it currently has.
100% true. I agree.
But I've been in a few fights, and I think we're gonna have a fist fight one day. Do you believe that I've been in a few fights?
No.
Ah, damn it. That was
I looked you up and down.
I was
Nope.
lying. That's because you have the 'Cause you have the. Have you ever punched your sister before?
Yeah. Yeah, I had anger issues growing up.
You still have them.
Yeah, but it's verbal now.
Still have them.
I used to beat the hell out of my sisters. Now I just verbally berate someone until they're very upset.
Yeah, you. I've noticed that's a great strategy. You have this strategy. If you ever want to like get someone in for a show or like an event, you want to persuade them. Be like, hey, we got this fun thing coming up. You should come inside and check it out. And then if they say, oh, we're not really sure, you should call them dumb and fat and see if that.
I called a bunch of women that day. Were you there for that day?
Did you do that every day? Be like, you want to come to the party?
No.
You want to come to the party? No, we might be busy. All right, well, you're dumb and fat. We don't want you anyway.
Maybe not to their face. I wait till they're a distance away and I say
You have a
quietly to everyone.
You're yelling right now. You don't think your voice carries?
That's a good point. No, but one time I verbally yelled it so these people could hear because I thought it was a bit that we were turning on these women. I was like, yeah, you're fat and ugly anyways. Turns out no one was with me on it.
Yeah, it wasn't a bit. That's how you really felt. It's a bit. Do you know it's a bit? I just punched that guy in the face. It was for fun. It was a bit.
You want to hear some of these news jokes?
I did cocaine for 3 months. It was a bit. Just a joke. You know, would it be fun?
I believed it for a second until you said bit.
Would it be funny if I just like ruined my life for like a couple of years? Would it be funny?
You want to hear my misogynistic
Yeah, I do.
jokes?
I might believe them, but I do want to hear them.
I do need to write a couple more today.
I do want to believe.
Oh
my god. My kitchen's being remodeled. I can't park in the garage tonight. It's a real fucking nightmare. Shout out to anyone who doesn't have my life. Or let's hear them. It's a problem. You don't even seem concerned. I can't park in my garage anymore.
A lot of people don't park in their garage.
Well, I'm a man. Now that I have it, I don't want to go backwards. I'm a fucking pilgrim now. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. Do your jokes.
I'm sorry. You have dignity.
It's weird you don't have empathy for others. I've noticed that about you.
It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time.
It is true. Emotions do slow you down.
If you're not if you're close enough, I will care. I'll ask how you're doing, which I do. I ask how you're doing, and I've caught moments. Yeah. But for the most part, it's a waste of time to care how everyone else is doing.
That is true. Do you know what's ruined more careers in the entertainment business? How many people I've heard be like, "Oh, I stopped doing shows for a couple months because someone broke up with me." I've heard that so many times.
What a bitch!
It's like, yeah, just don't have a heart.
That's what I do.
Just don't have them. Don't be attached. Be
Every
detached.
time a girl's like ended things with me, I just am like, all right. I just do myself more.
It's your fault for getting close to anyone in the first place. You always have a level of detachment. All right, let's hear your jokes.
I agree that.
Never get close to anybody. I barely know you, and I see you every day.
And I love.
It's a beautiful.
Honestly, I love that relationship.
I love it too.
I think that's why we get along so well.
I think it's good too because I don't really care about you. That's what's nice. Yeah. You could die tomorrow. I would just find a replacement. It'd probably be Nate. It'd probably be Master Gorik. All right, read your jokes.
Okay. Now it's just good, wholesome fun right now. Now we'll see if that makes it.
That will not make it, but I have to.
Patreon. Save for the Patreon.
That'll be on the Patreon. That is a great joke, Roman.
Thank you.
It's a great Red State joke. Shout out Mom and Dad for raising this guy.
That's a great joke.
Your neglectful parenting made a monster, and we all appreciate it here.
It's a great joke.
That's a great.
I stand by that.
It is a great joke. Roman wrote one great joke, and that's very good.
I've written a couple of great jokes. Some of them may be costing me jobs. I'm gonna be a comedian. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you had a time machine, he's like, you know what? If I had a time machine, I'd go back and I'd use a stage name so people couldn't look me up. Instead of using a time machine, I'd be like, maybe I shouldn't be more selective with the words I say on the internet. It's like
It's a good joke.
that's how you know you're a monster. He has no remorse. He's just sad he didn't get away with it.
Wow.
She's like, oh, there's repercussions for the things that I say online that other people would find offensive.
You're really opening my eyes to who I really am.
Yeah, I'm a judgmental
No wonder.
bitch.
My mom told me that someone asked me if I want to do a Christmas party for them, like do stand up back home, and I know them. No, I know these people personally. Like I grew up with her kid. Like he's one of my good buddies. And he's like, how much? And then the other guy, her husband, was like, how much you want to get paid? I go, I'm good. I just like to come home and relax. I don't want to do stand up in front of people I know. They're like, oh, we'll pay you. I go, no, because I don't need that leaking out that I'm doing comedy in town and people come watch me. I will never.
Don't they already know though?
They know. They've seen videos. People have snuck to shows and watched me. I've never invited anyone. I will never invite anyone. They will. The only people who will be invited to shows are my mom and dad and my siblings, and a select few other people. But pretty much everyone will have to buy tickets to come see me. I get caught up in my head too much.
It sounds like a financial thing. Like I'm not going to get you in for free, but I think you should do stand up at a Christmas party for your people that know you because you moved away, so you're going to be gone again. So you show up and be like, roast them, talk bad about. I mean, do your best homeless jokes, best farm material. I would do that, but no one's in hometown is if I got invited to a Christmas party in my hometown and they're like, "Why don't you do stand up?" It's even funnier if you fucking bomb.
Yeah, I don't.
Because you're like, I'm getting paid to be here. I'm getting paid. You guys are at this terrible Christmas party for free. You fucking losers. Like that's a fun thing to do.
I just don't want anything apart. I just don't want to do stand up in front of people I know.
I got out of this shitty town. What have you done with your lives? You know what I mean? No disrespect to the people on the farm.
No, I'm waiting when I go back home.
Alex, Eli, no shade. No shade, my dogs. No shade.
I can't wait. I can't wait to go back home. People are like, oh, anything cool happened with stand up? I'm like, Jelly Roll follows me. I would hit with that and be like, what? Show them. I'm flexing that so hard. I'm not going to lie. I'll be honest with people.
Yeah, that's, but then they just look at your stand up online. They know you do stand up.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I just don't want them in the room and me actively knowing. Because I do have jokes where, like a priest touching joke. And I went to church with these people. They know the priest. We all know the same priest. They're like, did he actually touch him? I'm like, I don't know. It's a joke.
They know the priest who's touched us.
I don't know. I'll be too much in my head. I'm not going to enjoy it. And then I'll sit there at home, which I'm trying to relax for Christmas, freaking out about this party. And then if I just bomb, I have to sit in my own house, my child room bed, just being like, fuck.
And then your dad will come over and be like, hey champ, let's talk.
He would never say champ.
He's just like,
he'd call me queer bait or fuck.
He's like, hey buddy.
He'd walk in, he goes,
sometimes dreams don't come true, right?
Nope, this is not even close to any.
He gave you the name Roman because we knew you'd fall.
No, you want to know what he'd actually do?
You tried to fly, baby bird, but you didn't. Man, it's okay.
You're really in your own world.
No, I just imagine you on the farm having a sweet conversation with your dad.
No, that's not. This is
really getting me going.
No, this is. I don't have. Me and my dad don't have a sweet relationship.
Like really? Okay. How is it?
How is a relationship. My dad will walk into a room.
Yeah.
And go, "Oh, you're in here? God, I was wondering why it smelled like loser in here." It's like that. He'll call me queer bait, simpleton. He's a fun guy. He's actually very funny.
What a fun hang.
He's very funny. He's a great hang, actually.
Fun hang.
Nate told me he's kind of jealous. He's like, your dad's so fun.
Your dad's just one of the boys. It's just a dog.
My dad is a dog. My dad's awesome.
Shout out Roman's dad. I know you'll be watching this, and if you want,
I am the way I am because of him.
Well, thanks for that. Goodfellas is a masterpiece. Goodfellas is the greatest comedy film ever made. It's the funniest movie ever made. It's one of the funniest films ever made. It's very, very funny. Joe Pesci is hilarious in that when he's sitting outside the restaurant and he's just like, this Jew broad's prejudiced against Italians. It's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
All right.
Or egomaniac he is. He shoots the guy and kills him. He's like, of course I shot him. I'm a great shot. He's the funniest fucking.
I haven't seen it in like a year or two. So
It's
I'll
the
have to watch
funniest
it again.
film. When he's beating the guy with the gun over the head because it's so excessive, that's very funny. That's very funny.
You're right. I'll have to watch it again. It does sound hilarious.
When they're like digging up the body and like they're making fun of him because it's like the corpse smells bad. That's very like the whole like all Joe Pesci's like that's the funniest performance that's ever been done, or one of the funniest films that's ever been done.
You know what? I
It's
really
very good.
like. I do like the movies.
It's very good because
I also love how open they are about cheating on their wives.
yeah, it's great. It's the way you should be as a man. It's the way America should be. It very much puts you in that time and place, and you're like, I would love to hang out with these guys,
I'm gonna be
even though I
honest.
shouldn't, but I'd
Can I
love
be
to.
honest with you? I
I
think
wish
the
you would.
wife is much hotter than his side chick. The side chick is a little bit of a butterface. Fucking
Yeah, but the thing about the side
Ray
chick
Liotta.
that you're not considering though is that when you have a side chick, you bring a side chick in, you like she's fun. Like she does coke with them. There's a lot of intangibles that come into play when you're the side chick.
That's true.
So it's just like, oh, she's gonna go further and do like shady things with me,
Mhm.
right? Because the other woman is clearly like, you should marry that woman, but like she's like a sweet lady.
She's awesome. Also, is
Sweet
like
pretty
whatever with the feds. So if I get a side chick,
Yeah.
am I entitled? Do I have to do coke with her then? Because I have a side chick.
No, you don't have to do coke. You can. It'd be fun, but like, it's just like she's like, what do you? She knows she's the side chick. Like, what do you want from her? Do you want her to be like morally a good person? Like,
No, it's not the moral.
you've already
aspect.
crossed the bridge.
It's not the moral aspect. It's just looks.
You could get a hotter side lady, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, he probably was like,
Do you think you could handle a side chick?
for how long?
I don't know.
Until it collapsed.
Sure.
Yeah, I could fall in love with a side chick and ruin my marriage. If that's what you're asking.
Okay.
Yeah, I could leave my family. You know, I could have a couple kids and then fall in love with the lady, and it was just a monster, you know, real abusive relationship, and be like, oh, I gotta leave, dad's gotta leave, and then go across the country with a new family. I could do that. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay, start from the top. If you had a wife and family,
Yeah.
let's say 5 miles away, you had another wife and family.
Mm-hmm.
In 1963, you probably could have pulled it off. You're a charming young man. 1963, you could have pulled it off. 2020, let's say 2025. Let's look into the future. Okay. Do you think you could pull it off? What do you think would shoot yourself in the foot? I feel like you
Pictures,
the internet
pictures, especially being in the same town. You never know who you might run into.
I feel you could find a small enough town now that you could still pull it off if you wanted to.
I think you have to go huge. I think if I was in New York, I could probably pull it off. Not where I grew up. You could not. It'd be the coolest.
What if it was like one small town and then it's a little farther away to another small town?
No, I don't even think so.
Here's the thing too, is that
Well,
if you have two families, right? You're raising the kids, right?
Mhm.
Trying your best. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point, you can choose. Be like, I don't, you know, these kids aren't developing the way I hope they would, and so you could have like, you could be like, oh, you're not really as good at sports as my other son.
Mm-hmm.
So you could be like, oh, well, you have a mom. I raised you. Like this is the end, you know. And you could go, you know, it's like having two. It's like placing a bet on two horses, I guess. So I think that would be good for you. That's really what I think about most days is the land that I'm going to live on when I'm older.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really want to live on a farm. I really want to live away from society.
I'm hoping to have enough money by the time my parents have like give up the farm. I can just buy the house.
Yeah.
And I could use that as like a vacation home.
You're never going to leave that home. You know that, right? You're going to be like, I'm never leaving this.
Feedback brought this up because I told him I buy round trip tickets.
That's a human, yeah.
And he's like, oh, I just buy a one way and I'll just buy another one way back when I decide to come back.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, if I bought a one way, I would never come back here.
Yeah.
I'd leave everything I have here.
Yeah. We don't have much, so we have Mario Kart, but, you know.
I also have Super Smash Brothers, Pokemon, Fall Guys,
So
YouTube.
I am concerned about you though. So when these girls, this bundle of this barrel of ladies are flirting with you.
Bundle's fun and barrel.
Barrel is a good way to measure whores. I got a barrel of whores.
Whores.
That's
Dude,
fine.
Monday nights, there shouldn't be anyone out, but it's just barrels and barrels of whores.
Barrels of
walking around.
whores. Real hoes don't get cold.
Amen.
You know they're walking around.
Preach. Hashtag blessed.
Um,
Actually, Jamie, look that up. See if that's scientifically real.